Welcome to Tamsyfae's realm. My name is Nightbot. Tamsyfae will be arriving soon, but in the meantime I would like to introduce you to myself and to the channel. I will be your bot host in the chat. I maintain the list and provide other information. I will be arriving in the chat soon. If you have any questions that I am not programmed to answer, please ask Moonbeam or other moderators. Please don't join until the 55-minute mark, for example 6:55. I cannot add you to the list until this time. Tamsyfae does not do political, specific timing, medical, fertility, or legal questions that require a qualified professional. Tamsy only provides spiritual guidance. Now please have a seat, relax, and I will tell you about Tamsyfae's stream. How do you join the list? To join the list, type !join followed by your question. Please provide a question when you join, otherwise I will not be able to add you. If there is space in our free list you will be added when you join, if there is no space you will be seated in the lounge. When spots become available, people are randomly chosen from the lounge and placed on the free list. In other words, the lounge is a waiting list. Being placed in the lounge does not guarantee you will have a reading. Thank you for understanding. To check your position, type !position and you will either be given your position in the free list, told you are still in the lounge, or that you are not in either. Your position number will change, normally decreasing as Tamsy does her readings. However, your position may increase if there is a donation or someone requests a theme reading, as theme readings get advanced to the front of the free list. If you would like to leave the free list, please type !leave. If you miss your reading on the stream, type !timestamp or !timestamps to find out when your reading took place in the stream. You may skip the free list with a super chat or PayPal donation of a minimum of $3 plus Canadian. To keep things fair, Tamsy may limit how many times someone can use a super chat in a stream, but you are always welcome to book a private reading with Tamsy. You can book a private reading by email or through Tamsy's website. You can find the links on her about page or in the chat. While you are waiting for your reading, make yourself comfy and ask me, Nightbot, questions. Here is how to ask me questions. Card to draw a tarot card and get info about its meaning. List to see who is on the free list and who is in the lounge. Position to get your current position. I will occasionally provide information about other services available in the chat. Tamsyfae is an intuitive mystic energy reader. Enjoy her fairy moon readings and more. Tamsy uses tarot cards to pick up your energy or the energies around your situation and connect with the spirits, fae, and the universe to bring out profound inner truths we dare not tell ourselves with love, kindness, and humor. The cards may bring up deep hidden emotions. Readings are never 100% accurate, and roles may be reversed. Take what is yours and leave the rest. Some energies or emotions may take time to settle. And here are some photos of Ms. Beastie, Mr. Lucky Pug, and Miss Floppy. Tamsy should be arriving soon. Welcome to Tamsyfae's realm. My name is Nightbot. Tamsyfae will be arriving soon, but in the meantime I would like to introduce you to myself and to the channel. I will be your bot host in the chat. I maintain the list and provide other information. I will be arriving in the chat soon. If you have any questions that I am not programmed to answer, please ask Moonbeam or other moderators. Please don't join until the 55-minute mark, for example 6:55. I cannot add you to the list until this time. Tamsyfae does not do political, specific timing, medical, fertility, or legal questions that require a qualified professional. Tamsy only provides spiritual guidance. Now please have a seat, relax, and I will tell you about Tamsyfae's stream. How do you join the list? To join the list, type !join followed by your question. Please provide a question when you join, otherwise I will not be able to add you. If there is space in our free list, you will be added when you join. If there is no space, you will be seated in the lounge. When spots become available, people are randomly chosen from the lounge and placed on the free list. In other words, the lounge is a waiting list. Being placed in the lounge does not guarantee you will have a reading. Thank you for understanding. To check your position, type !position and you will either be given your position in the free list, told you are still in the lounge, or that you are not in either. Your position number will change, normally decreasing as Tamsy does her readings. However, your position may increase if there is a donation or someone requests a theme reading, as theme readings get advanced to the front of the free list. If you would like to leave the free list, please type !leave. If you miss your reading on the stream, type !timestamp or !timestamps to find out when your reading took place in the stream. You may skip the free list with a super chat or PayPal donation of a minimum of $3 plus Canadian. To keep things fair, Tamsy may limit how many times someone can use.
Hi everyone, welcome. How's it going? Hi Dwayne, hi May, hello Dee Dee, hi Tammy. Welcome everyone. Hi Alice. Hello. Hi Andrea. Hi girly. Welcome everyone. Hi DC. Hello. Hi Blue. Welcome. Hi Nina. Hi Diamond Girl. Welcome. Hello V. Hello everyone. Hi Aisha. Hello. Welcome. Hi Lucky Hibiscus. Hi Kiko. Hello. Lola. Welcome. Hi Love. Pure Heart. Hello. Hi Harper. Hello everyone. Welcome. How's everyone doing? Hi Tay. Hello Hot Sun. Hi, hello. Welcome. Hi Ariana. How's it going? Hi, Aldana. Hello, Matthew. Welcome, everyone. So it's any questions, but like always, I have no theme again tonight. I'm gonna do new moon readings tomorrow, though, so tomorrow will be a theme. Hi, my baby. Hi, Jay. Welcome. Hi, Mara. Hello, welcome. Yeah, so you all know how it works. If you're new here, welcome. It is exclamation mark, join, no spaces in between, followed by your question. If you end up in the lounge is like a wait list, so you put onto the free list. So Nightbot chooses people at random to be put onto the free list. Nightbot's not a real person, it's just a program that allows you to put yourself on the list and provide some entertainment in the chat. Hi, Snai. Hello. Hi, Lindsay. Welcome. Yeah, so if you get onto the free list, I do your reading if you're here or not. So if you go away and come back, you can write exclamation mark position to see where you are on the list. If you're not on any of the lists, your reading's been done, so you can write exclamation mark timestamps. Yeah, so also the screen so we can get started. There we go. Our readings are very helpful. Oh, thank you. Aisha, hello. Ahmed, what does he think about nowadays? What does Ahmed think about Aisha? What does Ahmed think about Aisha? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Aisha a message? What is Ahmed thinking about Aisha nowadays? You have the 5 wands in the dark. I feel like whatever tension or whatever things were going on before, I feel like that you've come to some sort of understanding or acceptance of that. Because I just feel like there's a sense of them, even though issues between the two of you haven't quite been resolved all that much. I feel like they're starting to see things clearly. They kind of have an understanding what really happened. You're dealing in career issues? Okay. Yeah, I feel like whatever issues is, it seems to be something has clearing. They have a better understanding of whatever that is now. But, um, there's things are coming clearer to them than what it was before. The Five of Cups, there's still challenges for sure. The King of Swords is in the dark too. For the King of Swords in the dark, I feel like they want to control the situation or whatever's going on there. We'll clarify on that. What is happening here with the meds? Thoughts about Aisha. What are their thoughts about Aisha? What is going on with the King of Swords in the dark? Yeah, I feel like they're still thinking things through. I don't feel like there's really any hard feelings towards you. I feel like maybe there was at first, but I feel like they cleared that up and they know what the issue is now. Um, you know, like this card says, spilled tea is at the end of the world. I feel like that's how they're feeling, but they still want to have some sort of control over what's going on. They're hoping for the best. They're hoping to get things worked out. I feel like once they're ready, they will communicate to you what's next or what's going on there. But that's what I got. Yeah, I don't feel like there's any hard feelings, but I feel like they're very stressed about whatever the situation is that they are trying to figure it out or work out or I don't know, deal with it, I guess. That is what I got. Pretty in Pink, hello. Does B regret losing fumbling me? Let's see. Does B regret losing Pretty in Pink? Any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Does B regret losing Pretty in Pink? I don't really feel like they regret losing you. I feel like it was a learning thing that they had to go through, and I feel like that's how they accept whatever happened between the two of you. Because you have the chariot and the light, so I feel like even though it might have been hard to move forward with losing you, I feel like they took it as a learning experience because you have the Eight of Pentacles as well. So I feel like it made them better or stronger in themselves or knowing themselves a little bit better than they did before. The Nine of Cups, I feel like they realize or they recognize that they failed you as being a partner with you or a relationship with you, But with the Five of Wands, I feel like they've learned things about themselves. They learned themselves of what they can put into a relationship and what they expect in return that I feel like they weren't really sure of before. So yeah, even though it was hard to move on, I feel like they accept it as a learning experience. So I feel like there's no regrets in that sense. I feel like there was some emotions, some sadness of the two of you not working things out. Um, I feel like they probably miss you a little bit, but I feel like they've moved on and they've took that as a learning experience. Let's just see what else. Ten of Wands. Yeah, they still carry the weight of it, but they're moving on. That's what I got. Lucky Biscuits, hello. Who is coming towards Lucky in love? Who's coming towards Lucky in love? Very spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae. Who wants to come and give Lucky a message? Who is coming towards Lucky in love and romance and passion? Oh. I feel like you're facing some challenges before you attract this new love towards you. I feel like a new love is coming towards you, but there is going to be some challenges. The judgment is in the dark, so I feel like it's a matter of readjusting your focus or trying to figure out what could be holding you back or blocking you from attracting that love towards you. Like this card says, all signs say that you're exactly where you're supposed to be. So it's kind of like a matter of you realizing the signs to making sure that you're staying on that path or you're moving forward, like following the signs forward. You have the Six of Swords in the dark. So I feel like you're kind of just floating around instead of moving forward in your boat to, attract the fish that you need to fish in order to find that next new love. I feel like they're out there. It's just a matter of going fishing kind of thing and connecting yourself with them without creating some sort of disaster with the tower energy. And just look for um someone that you can connect with well, right? I feel like there may be a heartbreak before you find that true love. It's a possibility. Like it all depends how much energy you put towards this tower or how much energy you put towards following your heart and going with fishing for the right person. What does Lucky Biscuits need to know about the person they're attracting? Who is this person that they're going to attract towards them in love? Yeah, the Eight of Cups. I feel like you're moving forward. So once you figure it out, you are gonna move forward. Right now you're floating, now you're walking onto, steady ground in the right direction. Going through a phase of self-discovery and acceptance of yourself and who you want to attract. The Four of Cups. You're getting out of your head and more into your heart. And here's what I got. Hi, Mars. Hi, Mary. Tammy, general for Tammy. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Tammy a message? Is there any... The right amount of cards, so we're gonna take it, right? Not gonna fight with them. The Four of Pentacles is in the light. I feel that for you. And this one says, treat yourself to something shiny every now and then, right? It's so hard right now going to the store because everything is shiny right now, right? Everything looks so magical. I just want to take it home. We went to Home Sense today, and I want to bring like everything at Home Sense home. Like just you know, back up a big truck. Oh man. But for the Four of Pentacles, I feel like there's this energy of you focusing on your sense of stability and what keeps you grounded, what keeps you connected. I don't know if you have your own tarot cards or not, but that's what she has to keep yourself grounded here and to meditate with. But I feel like it's kind of like being more watchful, like treating yourself, but also not overextending yourself so that you're struggling in the financial department. You have the star and the light. So I feel it's a matter of keep having faith. I want to say faith and hope at the same time. Hi, Bernard. How are you? Merry Christmas. um, yeah, and this one says, have faith in healing, and it's in the forecast. So healing is in the forecast. Connecting with yourself, being. You have your favorite tarot card? Oh man. The most important thing about tarot is using your intuition more than memorizing the meanings. So what your card is telling you, that's what it says. Yeah, then you have the High Priestess in the dark. So it's a matter of trusting your intuition, reading the card without Googling the meanings, right? Trusting yourself that you could do that. It's exactly what you're being told right now. When in doubt, your first gut feeling can always be trusted, is what the card even says. The King of Wands is in the dark. And it's like shine your inner candlelight bright enough for others to follow. So I feel like people are going to be watching you and paying attention to you just because they learn things from you, you know? You give them inspiration and give them the idea that they should do what's right as well. What else does Tammy need to know about this energy moving forward? The world, the whole world's in your hands. There you go, right? You're going through a full cycle right now, so a new beginning, a new chapter is coming for you. A whole new year is coming as well. So there you go. Making sure you're releasing, or when you're meditating, releasing anything that you don't want to bring into 2026. The sun is in the dark. Like I have a friend, she's saying right now, everybody has to make sure on New Year's Eve you go for your last poop so you don't bring any shit into 2026, right? You all gotta remember that. That's what you gotta do on New Year's Eve. The sun, look for the little bit of light that's hidden in the clouds. You'll see it. Two of Cups, new love and romance. I feel like I've been feeling love and romance coming for you for a while. 2026 is you being in love, romance, passion. I can feel that. The intimacy is coming. Get ready. You're gonna be busy. Let's see for Rola. What's coming next in the next 30 days for Koala? It better be worth it. It better, right? For Koala, what's coming in the next 30 days? During spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae. What's coming towards Koala in the next 30 days? During spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae. The one coming, give Koala a message. For the Eight of Cups, I feel like right now you're kind of like being stagnant, or just kind of like being at a pause in your energy. But I feel like this pause is to help you to realign yourself, reground yourself, to prepare for what is coming next. With the Empress here, the Empress is always about remembering who you are. It's not a matter about remembering who you are, who you used to be, because you can never be who you used to be. You've learned and grown. You've learned things, experienced things, but it's kind of like checking in with you on who you are right now and how you want to grow moving forward. Like this one says, there is beauty to be found in every experience. And this one says, if your life feels stale, explore some new scenery. So I feel like right now that's what you're doing. You're kind of taking this pause to ground yourself, um, to connect with yourself, figure out who you are now, who you are today, and what you want to explore moving forward, especially in the new year coming around the corner. There's a Nine of Pentacles in the dark as well, so I feel like there's this energy of you figuring out what's important for you and what's not so important for you to let go of. You know, like what hobbies you want to keep, which ones are still valid, which ones are just taking up space in your home and not really serving any purpose anymore. And kind of like going through that clearing will give your inner spirit that clearing as well. For the Six of Swords, yeah, I feel like all this energy is just you having this pause. Because once you figure out what you want to do, what you're going to move towards, you know, your Six of Swords is going to turn back into the light. And you're going to move forward with releasing any toxic energy or just negative energy in general. Being able to cleanse your space and move forward with this transition will bring you some more emotional peace that I think will make things seem a little clearer for you. What else does koala need to know about this? The Page of Coins. You know, maybe it's just a matter of doing what you feel is right without waiting for any approval from other people. The Six of Wands. I feel like once you go through this, you will get the recognition, you'll get the attention you need. And that sort of thing. And I feel like whatever's going on with this Page of Coins, they may turn around as well and be better in your energy, or you may decide to distance yourself from them. And it's like, what? Yeah, I feel like it's just a matter of taking this pause as a way to clear the old and bring in the new, you know, like within yourself. Realign your focus with who you are now, who you want to be. Dee, will I hear back from the housing people? Let's see for Dee. There any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Dee a message? There any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Dee a message? Will Dee be hearing back from the housing people? You have the Two of Wands in the dark. I feel like you will. I feel like you will, but I feel like it'll probably be in the new year. Like, I don't know. I feel like you will, but probably after the holidays. This card says you decide your future here, nothing else. So, Two of Wands. I feel like you're gonna be stuck with making not stuck, but making decisions. So I don't know if they're going to like give you options or if it's a matter of you figuring things out on your own without waiting. I don't know how that's gonna play out for you because I just feel like there's this energy of you being faced with two paths and needing to make that decision of which one is best for you right now. The Judgment. So I feel like whatever one your heart is following, whichever one your heart is telling you to go. This one says all the signs say that you're exactly where you're supposed to be. So I feel like you're just going with the flow. Waiting for the housing people is probably what your energy wants you to do. The Ace of Pentacles, there's going to be a new beginning. So I feel like you will hear from them. You will get some sort of information or something with the housing situation. You have the Five of Swords. So there may be, the decisions may be a little bit more difficult. What's going on with the Five of Swords in a light? This one says you can't be right all the time. Seven of Swords. Be mindful of any schemes or anyone trying to trick you or deceive you. Two of Swords. Yeah, I was feeling there was a difficult decision. Not just two paths, but difficult decisions as well are coming. Knight of Wands. I feel like you will be taking action. You know, Knight of Wands is definitely about taking action, being open to new ideas. creativity. Yeah, I'll take some more time though. Tammy, thank you so much for your donation. Does my ex-classmate C from 20 years ago constantly come to mind lately? Let's see for Tammy. During spirit guide answer Faye. I want to come and give Tammy a message. During spirit guides, ancestors answer Faye. I want to come give Tammy a message about the ex-classmate C from 20 years ago. Why are they constantly on Tammy's mind right now? You have a hidden message here from the universe. 3 of Swords. Oh, the 7 of Pentacles is in the light. So I feel like maybe the ex-classmate C may have like saw you on social media or something, or saw something that reminded them of you, and now they're thinking about you, so now you're thinking about them, because that's just how minds work, right? We're all connected. This one says, nurture what you have and see how it grows. I feel like, I don't know if something has happened to C, like they're no longer in a relationship, or the relationship isn't going well, because I feel like they've been thinking about you as well. I feel like they may be transitioning as well. So I don't know if they're transitioning back into your area or what's going on with that. Because you know the broom here is a death card. So out with the old and with the new. So I feel like for them it may be the opposite, that they're tired of the new and they want to go back to the old, and they're reminiscing about all these old memories. And I feel like they're heartbroken. 3 of Swords here with the 10 of Swords. So even though they're heartbroken, they're trying to heal and have a rebirth energy. They're definitely having some big, profound changes. So I feel like they may be coming into your area, or coming to the area of wherever your school was. Seems to be why you're thinking about it. The cozy witch is a fool, so they're very much into trying to find a new path, being open to connecting with old classmates. Lots of problems for you. Yeah. But you know what happens like that though, right? I know my sister, she hated this boy in high school, all through high school. She hated this boy. She'd fight with this boy. You know, they hated each other so much. You know, right now they're married with 3 kids. They didn't get along until after high school was done. So, you know, sometimes in school it's like that. You hate each other, and then after it's like, oh shit, we actually love each other. I feel like that's, you know, they seem to be going in that pattern too. Or they have a change of heart, or what's going on there. 8 of Cups, you know, wanting to be a better person, wanting your attention, thinking about you too much. You know, the universe has its own way of doing things. Maybe it was the universe's way of keeping the 2 of you away from each other because you weren't ready. Now he's ready. He wasn't good for you then, but you know, I don't know. Maybe nothing will come of it, and it's just a lingering thought in both of your minds. Hello, what does my higher self want me to know about this period of my life? Let's see for hello. Are there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give hello a message? What does hello's higher self want hello to know about this period in her life? Spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give hello a message. What does hello's higher self want her to know about this period in her life? right now. Oh, right now, you're right where you're supposed to be, right? Good karma, good energy there, the good luck charm. The wheel is spinning in your favor. I can feel that for you. This one says if nothing seems to be going your way, cast a spell so you can manifest what you want to manifest. You know, words are spells, so be mindful of what you're saying right now if you want to keep this good karma going. You know, if you speak negatively, you're going to attract that negative energy. It's just the way spells work. For the Three of Wands is in the light, so I feel like it's a matter of you expanding your vision right now. What do you want 2026 to mean for you? What do you want to accomplish? What do you want to do? What are your goals, your plans, your desires? I feel like now is the time to expand that vision for you. Because I feel it's a matter of being optimistic, maybe making some travel plans or just some long term visions of what's to come. This one says, put yourself out there, you'll be rewarded one way or another. So, getting yourself exposed, letting other people know that you exist, and that sort of thing as well. The Two of Swords is in the dark. So, you know, if you have trouble deciding, maybe it's just a matter of being spontaneous and taking a chance on whatever comes first, rather than sitting there being indecisive and being stuck in your head and not going anywhere. The Knight of Pentacles is in the dark as well. So slowly but surely you're gonna be there, right? I always find this card always reminds me of Forrest Gump, right? Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get, so you might as well just pick one. You don't know what it's gonna be like, so you know, just go for it. Three of Cups, getting out there, putting yourself out there, socializing, maybe meeting some new friends, new connections, having new conversations with the Page of Coins there. Maybe a matter about collaborating with other people, talking to other people, networking. Maybe some sort of social little job that lets you socialize. I don't know. This is what I got for you, though. You're welcome. Hello. Ethereal, hello. Can I have a message from my angels, please? Yes, let's see. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Ethereal a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come give Ethereal a message? Thank you. Any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Ethereal a message? What do they need to know right now? What messages does she need to hear? Does I want to come up too? You have the good luck charm too. So good karma, good energy, positive vibes coming your way. For the moon in the dark, I feel there's gonna be some unresolved issues or some sort of mystery or something's gonna come clear to you. I don't know if there's some sort of truth coming true for you or what's going on with that. But this one says taking time for deep self reflection is essential. So I feel like that energy is coming for you. You know, the new moon is early Friday morning, I believe. For the Knight of Cups is in the light, so love and romance may also be coming your way, or it could be just you having the romance of life itself, right? Because I just feel the sense, like this one says, romanticizing the present moment every chance you get. So I do feel like there's some positive energy coming your way. You know, the Wheel of Fortune really wanted to make its way out for you. The Three of Pentacles is here too, so working together, some team working. But team working also comes with you looking for opportunities. So I feel like your guides, your angels, universe is kind of push you to put yourself out there, work with other people, see what kind of stuff is going to come out of it. What's the saying? Teamwork makes the spell work. You have the patient witch. The patient witch is the hangman. So she's all about um taking time to reflect and figure out what your next moves are, like think before you walk kind of thing, to see what's going to come of this. And this one says, if nothing seems to be going your way, cast a spell, right? Let's see what's going on for Israel. What else does the angels want Israel to know? 3 of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you've been healing your heart. You've been healing. I feel like now's the time to release that pain and take that pain or whatever that was for you as a learning experience and see how you're going to grow from it moving forward and not allowing it to just take up space in your mind. Just because you're letting go of it doesn't mean you're forgetting about it. It just means that you're at a place where you can move on now. I feel like that is really coming for you too. That is what I got. Love, general for love. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give love a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give love a message? Any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give love a message? Ooh, a good message from the universe there. 9 of Cups, making dreams come true. Look at that, eh? For the Knight of Cups in the dark, I feel like there's this energy of not being open to something or someone. I don't know if it's just some kind of mood that's lingering around you or some sort of energy, or if it's just you're not really seeing the signs that are showing you what's there. This one says, always compose yourself before giving a response. So, yeah, think before you respond. I don't know. But I'm not quite sure if you're seeing it clearly enough, though. I don't know. You have the 6 of Swords and a Light. So I feel like whatever this is, you are moving on from it. You are transitioning into a better position, I feel. So I don't know if this has to do with work or what. Because I feel like there's this energy of you negotiating some sort of deal or something as well. You have all aboard, which is time to write a new chapter, right? I feel like you are going through a new beginning. You have the Ace of Pentacles. So I don't know if it's a new work, a new project, new whatever this is for you, but I feel like there's potential of growth and stability and opportunity that's coming with it. The 10 of Pentacles in the dark. So you may have to start at the bottom and work your way up of this, but I feel like you're going to get there, right? 10 of Pentacles in the dark. I just feel like you may feel like the money's not enough or not getting along with others kind of thing, like feeling a little excluded from what everyone else is doing. But you're on the right path. You have the 9 of Cups, right? So dreams coming true energy. Your wants and desires are aligned and clear moving forward. I also feel like this energy of feeling satisfied with this success, getting that recognition. It may be slow, but it's coming. That's what I got. Yeah, awesome. You're welcome, love. Tammy, thank you so much for your donation again. Thank you. Even the cards got a little excited there. Let's see for Tammy. Every time I see my ex-colleague from my past job, they always whisper behind my back to their friends. What are they saying to each other? Let's see. For Tammy, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Tammy a message? Every time Tammy sees her ex-colleagues from the past job, they always whisper behind Tammy's back. What are they saying? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae want to give Tammy a message about the ex-colleague? You have the Cozy Witch. I don't know if it's just your ex-colleague is a fool, or if them doing so is kind of like signaling something to you to start something new. So I don't know if you do something new after that happens, or if you shift your mind in a different direction when you see that than what you had a second ago before you saw that, if that makes any sense. You have the Eight of Cups in the dark here, so I feel like there's this energy of unresolved issues between the two of you. So I don't know if they're whispering about you or that's just what it looks like, but it could be just them explaining whatever happened between the two of you before. Not sure what I said, I mean. Oh man, I'm not sure what I said either. Oh man, I say what I feel, but yeah, that's gone. I have no idea. Um for the Ace of Swords and the Light, I feel like there's gonna get a sense of clarity. So I feel like whatever's going on between you and the colleague is kind of like a sign, right? Every kind of like there's lots of signs in the world that kind of keep us on our track or try to redirect us back to our track or shift our path a different direction. So I feel like whatever's going on between you and the ex-colleague, there wasn't past issues going on there. So I think the universe, when you see that happen, if they're talking about you or not, is kind of like signaling you to shift whatever was on your mind before you saw them. You know, if you're thinking about having coffee and then all of a sudden you see this happen and then you go to your car and you forget to stop for coffee kind of thing. It's kind of like keeping you on some sort of path. And maybe just one of the very many signs you see. But I also feel like with the Ace of Swords and the Light, you will get some clarity. You'll figure it out what's going on with you seeing the ex-colleague and the whispering and what all that means for you. So I feel like it has a deeper meaning than them just gossiping about you or telling whoever they're with who you are to them kind of thing. But I do feel there is some unresolved issues between the two of you as well. That's kind of like lingering in your energy still as well. For the Nine of Wands in the dark, it would take a hell lot more to defeat you. The Nine of Wands in the dark, I feel like even though, there's a lot of weight there, a lot of unresolved issues between the two of you, um, avoiding them seems to be a good energy. Yeah, yeah. The Page of Cups. I feel like whatever it is, you're going to get some good energy. And I feel like this good conversation, this good news, or whatever this is, will shift this energy and then you'll stop seeing that from happening. You'll stop running into the ex colleague or they'll stop whispering about you. One of those things is going to stop once you get this good news because they're just trying to lead you towards that direction. Hopefully that makes some sense. Yeah. I feel like it's just the universe's way of trying to not let you fall into some sort of trap with the Seven of Swords here, trying to get you out of some sort of trouble without making it too obvious. But obviously it is obvious if you're recognizing it and paying attention to it. Hi Sunshine, welcome. Blue. Why does Dylan say he loves me and then abandons me when I need him the most? Because Dylan is a butt cheek. That is why. Dylan is just a butt cheek. He's not the whole thing, just one cheek, you know? Let's see for. I'll use different cards. Dylan doesn't like those cards, I guess. Let's see. For blue, Any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Blue a message? Why does Dylan say he loves Blue and then abandons him when Blue needs him the most? He's in love with you. Do I even matter to him? What the hell even is our so-called connection? What exactly is Dylan's connection to Blue? What exactly is Dylan's connection to Blue? You have the Four of Pentacles in the dark. So I feel like Dylan has a really hard time letting go of you. I feel like they want to be possessive of you, but they don't know how to be possessive of you because I feel like they're not possessive of anything. Like, I feel like they don't really have a lot of attachments, but I feel like they want to have attachments, if that makes sense. They want to be attached to things, but in reality, they don't really get attached to things. So I feel like that is something that they're really struggling with. The Three of Cups is in the dark as well. So I just feel like they feel. I feel like they feel like they don't know how to deal with things when you need them the most. Like, they just don't know how to deal with it. Because I feel like when they need you, you're there and they like that, but I feel like they don't know how to return that favor for some reason. The Lovers is in the light. So I feel like there's this energy of they are very much in love with you. Like, Dylan's very much in love with you. The Lovers is here. Love, romance, passion, maybe even soulmates. I don't know. But the Nine of Cups, you are their dream come true kind of energy. I feel like you and Dylan have had a past life together with the Death card here. I think the two of you have like lived many lives together. Ace of Cups, you've always fallen in love with each other, one way or not. Maybe it's never really been perfect, but what is the love energy between Blue and Dylan? What is the love energy between Blue and Dylan? A new adventure in love is coming, so be ready. So there may be a new step, a new advancement in your relationship. Falling fast, love happens quickly, but don't lose sight of yourself in the process. Your hope and optimism are powerful love magnet for you right now. Yeah, I feel like you are magnet. Like, you're both stuck to each other. So I feel like it is love. It's just kind of like working out. You may be also dealing with like past life wounds between the two of you that hasn't quite healed yet. That kind of is hard to deal with. But that's what I got. Yeah, it's tough. If you guys are like not soulmates and you guys are like twin flames, that's even harder. Twin flames is much harder to deal with than just soulmates. Because you're trying to make yourself feel whole, and that's difficult. Angela, hello. I'm open-minded. I love reading. Cheers to new beginnings in life. Thank you so much, Angela, for your donation. I appreciate you. So I love reading. What is coming towards Angela in love? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae want to come and give Angela a love reading? What does Angela need to know in love? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Angela a message? What does Angela need to know in love? You have the Queen of Swords in the dark. For the Queen of Swords, I feel like there's this energy of You're single and you're open-minded? That is awesome. That is awesome that you're open-minded. Um, or the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords, if she's in the light, she's more honest, direct, bold in her energy. She's not afraid to say what she wants to say or attract what she wants to attract or do what she wants to do, kind of thing. But the Queen of Swords is in the dark. So even though you may be open minded and ready for whatever comes your way, I feel like there may be a little bit of hesitation of putting yourself out there or you being the one to make that first move or whatever that is for you. There just seems to be a little bit of a hesitation. For the Two of Wands, I feel like you will be in a relationship soon, or you will be connecting yourself with someone to has potential for a relationship. With the Two of Wands, I feel like you may even be torn between two different options of who you want to date or move forward with, see what's going on there. With the Two of Wands, I feel that hot, fiery, passionate energy trying to come through. So this could be a fire sign as well, an Aries, a Leo, or Sagittarius. But this one says your decision decides your future here, nothing else. So I feel like whatever you decide, it may not be long lasting. It could be just um, something to get you outside your comfort zone a little bit, but being more like the Queen of Swords in the light, being more bold, being more assertive in your conversations, being more direct of what you want, how you're going to get it. The Two of Pentacles is also in the dark. So I feel like it's not a matter of adjusting to this person, like, making a date. It doesn't necessarily have to be on their schedule. It could be on your schedule and you being assertive enough to say that. The Seven of Wands is in the light as well. So yeah, I feel like there's some defenses or some guards up, boundaries. I don't know if this is coming from past wounds or what's happening there. What exactly is this love energy that's trying to come through for Angela? King of Swords! Oh, maybe that's why you have to be the Queen of Swords, because you're meeting your King of Swords. So you both have to be in the same energy. And you have to trust your intuition. Your High Priestess is in the dark, so trust yourself a little bit more to attracting that person towards you. The Five of Swords is in the dark. I feel like whatever it is kind of like as soon as you let go of something is when that piece is going to come over you and you'll just feel what path you need to go on to. Try new things. Yeah, but I feel like it's not even just about trying new things because I feel like you're open to trying new things. It's kind of like being bold enough to make that first move kind of thing. Right? Don't be afraid to speak your mind. Don't say, hey, I want to date you. Let's go right now. I feel like it's more of the energy that's trying to come through. That is what I got. Hi, John. How are you? Matthew. General reading for Matthew. What does Matthew need to know right now? Let's see. For Matthew. Any spirit guides, ancestors, answer fae that want to come and give Matthew a message. Any spirit guides, ancestors, answer fae that want to come give Matthew a message. For the Hermit's in the dark. I feel this energy of you feeling a little withdrawn, a little disconnected, or a little bit lost in your path. I'm not quite sure what that is for you. You have the Knight of Wands though, so I feel a hot, fiery, romantic spark is sparked. I do feel that as well. The Five of Swords. I don't know if you reconnected with someone or healing from something, because I just feel this sense of peace coming your way. And like walking away from any drama, but also having a new sense of clarity, but a little bit doubtful at the same time. I don't know if any of that makes any sense. For the Page of Wands in the dark, I feel like there's this energy of, like, just like this card says, just because you're passionate about it doesn't mean it'll be effortless. I do feel this energy of it taking more work than what you have to give. Like, more work than, I feel like you've already been working really hard on this. King of Cups, being emotionally supportive and emotionally available towards someone who's not really, yeah, I feel like this person's not really appreciating you as much as they should. Even though, you know, you're putting in your everything, you're being emotionally supportive, you're being grounding, you're being supportive, and what is this energy? What is this energy from Matthew? What is the point of this energy? The Hermit is in light. To turn your hermit back into the light. So I don't feel like it's a matter of like connecting further or trying harder. I feel like it's more about finding that light of what brings you peace and clarity of what you want to do with this. And because I feel like you've been working really hard, putting all of your energy into it, and your candle still isn't shining any brighter than it was. So I feel like if there's things that can't be worked out, it may be time to pull back a little bit and reevaluate and see where you want to move forward with. That's what I got. I feel like this is kind of like an energy between you and someone else. If you're going to keep them around or distance yourself from them. Glad to see you too, John. Pure Heart. Journal for Pure Heart. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Pure Heart a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Pure Heart a message? What does Pure Heart need to know right now? Ooh. For the Page of Wands in the dark, I feel like there's this energy if you're waiting to hear from someone. You're not going to right now. Or I feel like if you're waiting to communicate with someone, I feel like they're just not going to be available for some reason. I also feel like there's this energy of something may taking more time. Not quite sure what that is for you. We have the Knight of Wands. So whatever this is with the Page of Wands, I feel like you're gonna figure it out one way or another. Because I just feel this sense of taking action and just pursuing what you wanted to pursue to begin with, even though it may be hard to commit to. You may feel like you don't have enough time, but I feel like you're gonna figure it out, right? You have the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like you have a lot of different people that you're dealing with in your energy. Knight of Pentacles, I feel like you are going places. You are moving forward. You're going to see the light of whatever this is. You have a lot of strength, a lot of confidence, a lot of... Let's see, what is going on? Who is this Page of Wands here? The Five of Coins. Yeah, I feel like this person is distancing themselves from you. Maybe they're just distancing themselves from everybody right now. What is going on with the Knight of Wands? I don't know if the Page of Wands and Knight of Wands is related or they're the same person. The Two of Wands can't decide if they want to stick around with you or listen to your advice or what's going on with that. Who is this Knight of Pentacles trying to move forward? Two of Coins. They're also indecisive of what they want. I feel like this Knight of Pentacles is someone who may want like a love relationship with you, but they're being torn. So I don't know if you know who this person is or if they're keeping it a secret because I feel like they secretly want to be bind with you. Like they want you to be connected together. The Strength card. Who is this? Who exactly is this Knight of Pentacles? Who exactly is this Knight of Pentacles? Someone who's broken your heart before. They want to come back into your energy. This could potentially be the same person. So I don't know if this person like did you wrong before. Now they want to come back into your life. They feel like they've changed. They feel like they really do want to make a difference for you, but they haven't. The Two of Coins is in the dark. They're the same person they were. I don't know if you're feeling like there's someone that's just kind of like lingering your energy, holding you back, because I feel like they haven't told you. They just want you to figure it out on themselves. Like they don't want to come crying to you to take them back. They wanted you to come crying to them to take them back. Even though they're the ones that are thinking about it and causing some sort of heaviness in your energy. I don't know if any of that made any sense. I don't know. That's what I got. I feel like whatever that was, it's either two people or with the same person trying to come into your energy, and they're just causing some sort of negativity there. Oh man. For Candy. What's coming towards Candy and love right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors? Angels or Fae that want to come and give Candy a message. And thank you so much for your donation, Candy. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels or Fae that want to come and give Candy a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels or Fae that want to come and give Candy a message? What does Candy need to know in love right now? Oh man, there's some negativity coming through here. I feel like there's a lot of weight, a lot of stress, a lot of worries coming through for you. Oh my goodness. This one says, why make things much more difficult than they need to be, right? I feel that stress, that weight is on you. Whatever that is, I feel like you're going to overcome it. I feel like the Knight of Pentacles is coming towards you in love and romance. The Seven of Pentacles, I feel like they're not going as slow as they were before. So I don't know if you know who this person is or if it's someone new, but I feel like the energy between the two of you feels really similar. So I don't know if it's like a new relationship between the two of you or if, but it's also someone that you know. The Two of Wands is in the dark. Is this person Candy's friend? Is this person a friend of Candy's? Five of Swords, no. Is this a new person coming into Candy's energy? I guess so. Is a spiritual connection coming into your energy? The Three of Cups are going to ask you out. The Two of Wands. So you're going to be meeting a new person who's spiritual, so it could be a soulmate kind of energy coming through because I feel like you've known each other. Your energy, like when you meet this person, it's going to feel like you've known each other forever. Like you've always been together, even though they're brand new, it seems. The two of you are going to move forward and heal from any past traumas together moving forward. What is the love energy? What is this love energy coming through? What is this love energy about? Friendship. Maybe it'll start off as friends and bloom into something more. There's a lot of love energy that wants to come out of there. Nurture your relationship like blooming flowers. They will flourish. That makes sense coming with the friendship card here. If this connection is based on friendship, then this one says true love, a deep and enduring connection, is going beyond superficial attraction with secrets. Something is hidden from you. Someone isn't being truthful. It could be two different people here. The King of Pentacles with someone else. I don't know. It seems like a really good relationship, though. The Judgment, following your heart on this one, trusting your heart. That is what I got. That's the mystery. I hope they reveal themselves towards you before Christmas, because that would be so nice. Harper, how will Q feel if I tell him I don't want to be friends anymore? As he hurt me. Let's see for Harper. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? How will Q feel if Harper tells them they don't want to be friends anymore? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? I come give Harper a message about Q's feelings. I feel like with the sun and the dark, I feel like you telling Q you don't want to be friends anymore will make them feel sad, like really sad is what I'm feeling. Like heartbroken, sad. I don't really feel heartbroken. I feel like they'll be really sad, like they'll be grieving. Um, the King of Pentacles is in a light, so I feel like even though they may be really sad and grieving, they will try to pretend like they're not. Like they're just gonna pretend that they're okay and nothing's gonna bother them. Um, and maybe try to do things to distract their mind. And then there is the Ten of Wands in the light. For the Ten of Wands in the light, I feel like there's this energy of, yeah, a lot of stress, a lot of worries. Yeah, I feel like if you don't want to be friends with them, that is really gonna hurt them too. But you know, you have to do what you gotta do because the secret message from the universe here was the Queen of Pentacles. So you have to, you have to stand your ground. You have to protect yourself and do what you gotta do. You know, if Q is hurting you, then you gotta distance yourself from that and do what you gotta do, no matter how much it's gonna hurt them as well. You know, that is what I got. Hmm. I just noticed the sign on the door says the witch is in, and Moonbeam just bought me a sign that says the witch is in the other day. That is too cute. Oh yeah. I was upset by him telling me he hooked up with a prostitute, if you remember. Okay, yeah. So it was so weird as he was lying. Oh man, that is weird. I don't know. I feel like if you don't want to be friends with him, it will hurt him, but he'll probably get over it. I don't know. That is up to you if you want to be friends with them or not. They sound like they're a butt cheek, you know? If they're gonna tell you something and then lie about it, I don't know. Candy! Who is not being truthful for candy? Thank you so much for your donation again. I guess I should have cleared that up, eh? I really felt like it was nothing, but let's see. Who is not being truthful to candy? Who is not being truthful to candy? Who is not being truthful to candy? The Two of Pentacles is in the dark. I feel like it's someone who is normally like disorganized, financially stressed. Four of Swords, someone who avoids resting and avoids making peace with others, kind of thing. Someone who's just in a bad place. The Ten of Pentacles in the dark too. So I feel like it's someone that likes to cause drama or disputes or whatever's going on there. Um, I'm not quite sure how their energy is affecting yours though. The Four of Wands is in the dark, so I feel like they are not accepted by their families. I don't know if it's someone in your family or not. Um, is this the Leo that's coming through? Is this the Leo coming through? Spirit guides, ancestors, and your face. Is Leo coming through? Five of Swords is no. Is this a family member's energy coming through? Is this a family member's energy coming through? Strength card is a possibility. Maybe someone is like family, but not really, because strength card is in the dark. So it has kind of a weak energy there. Is this person the Pisces? Is this person the Pisces? Ace of Swords is yes. But it's in the dark, but not strong yes either. So what I got? You're welcome. Hot Sun, hello. What are D's feelings, intentions, and next actions towards Hot Sun after talking this past weekend? Let's see for Hot Sun. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae that want to come and give Hot Sun a message? What are D's feelings, and next actions, and intentions after they spoke the past weekend? There is the Three of Swords in the light. I feel like they're heartbroken, so I have no idea why they would feel heartbroken if you spoke together and everything was fine. But I just feel the sense of them grieving and in a lot of pain over something, very disappointed. Let's see what's going on with that. Yeah, the Four of Wands in the dark. What is going on with the Three of Swords and the Four of Wands with the D's feelings towards Hot Sun? For some reason, they lost faith between the two of you. The Six of Cups. Six of Cups in the dark. I feel like they can't stop thinking about you, but they want to nurture the relationship between the two of you. Maybe. Yeah. Maybe somebody from their past came back because it is the Six of Cups. I don't know if it's like something happened between the two of you that they're thinking about, but they want to they want to take care of it. They want to nurture it. They want to still make progress with it, even though I don't know. The Ten of Pentacles is in the dark as well. So I feel like they're trying to let go of something, um, but also feel like they're not included. I don't know if something else happened since the last time you talked, because I feel like they should be somewhere. They're not there. They're being excluded. No one's allowing them to do what they want to do or see who they want to see, kind of thing. And they can't stop thinking about what it is. Does all this energy have to do with Hot Sun? Does all this have to do with Hot Sun? Because I don't see why they couldn't just contact you. Three of Pentacles is yes. What exactly is this trying to say to Hot Sun? What exactly is this trying to say to Hot Sun? You have a lot of threes, right? There's another, yeah, Three of Swords. 333 is like manifesting, like spirit guides are with you. I don't know if your spirit guides are trying to warn you about this person and it's not really these emotions. The Three of Swords, I don't know if it's like that spirits are worried about them breaking your heart, them not making you feel part of the family kind of thing. Causing some weight there with the Ten of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles, Three of Cups, it's like get yourself out there and connect with someone new. The Hierophant too, someone who aligns better with your mind, heart, and soul kind of thing. Or aligns better with your family values, your beliefs, and that sort of thing. It is the 3-3s because you have the Three of Swords too. But it says like a message from the spirits, right? When there's 3-3s, this is a message from spirits, angels. So I feel like this has come into like a warning about D. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why he's not telling. I feel like they wanted you to find someone who aligns better with your family beliefs and values. Because you have the 7 of... Yeah, you have the 7 of Pentacles twice. Kind of like nurturing what makes you feel grounded or what gives you a sense of success. That is what I got. I'm not quite sure. There's a confusing energy. I don't know if you don't hear from him. I don't know if you can communicate with D and ask them if something has happened with them to clarify. You know, maybe somebody in their family passed away or something. Because I don't know what this heartache would be from. Since the two of you seem to be going well. Oh, that is awesome. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe something happened, like a family member passed away or something. That they feel like they should have been there and they're not. Because I feel like there's a lot of guilt, a lot of heartbreak. I don't know. Aldana, is anything happening behind my back? Anything like gossip or some sort of rumors? Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Aldana a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come give Aldana a message? Is there anything she needs to know about someone doing something behind her back? Is anyone gossiping about Aldana? What is going on behind Aldana's back? Ooh, I would say yes, there is. The Queen of Swords is in the dark. I feel like someone has either made a mistake, and they're hiding that from you. They're trying to just forget about it and move forward, but I feel like they know they made a mistake. They know they made a mistake, and they're hoping that you don't notice or you don't know. And they're just trying to move on with their lives. The Hierophant is in the dark, so I feel like there's this energy of them trying to hide the truth from some sorts. Yeah, because I just feel like there's this energy that everyone's questioning them. Like they're asking them questions about whatever it is that they did, and they're trying to deny it. The world is in the dark too, so that cycle hasn't completed. Let's see. What does Aldana need to know about this energy? I don't really feel like there's like rumors about you. I just feel like somebody did something, made some sort of mistake, and everybody else is like telling them that they need to tell you about the mistake or they're telling him that he needs to fix the mistake or whatever's going on with that. Yeah, they keep trying to make them make a decision to do what is right, but they're struggling with wanting to confess, you know? They're just kind of hoping it all goes away. And does this mistake affect Aldana? Does this mistake affect Aldana? Wait, what is this? Does this mistake affect Aldana in any way? Does this mistake affect Aldana in any way? The Wheel of Fortune is yes. Is this some sort of negative karma? These Pentacles, yes. I'm not sure what's going on here if you know who this person is. But I feel like it's someone that's not really has distanced themselves from you already. But people are still like telling them that they need to tell you what happened there. They need to, I don't know if it's like getting closure or giving you closure or what's going on with that. That is what I got. Aw. Have a good night, John. General for Ariana. What does Ariana need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? I want to come give Ariana a message. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come give Ariana a message? What does Ariana need to know? All the cards fell. This one was sunny side up, so we'll take it. What does Ariana need to know about this energy? You have to get ready to go to bed, Bernard. Bernard, if I do your reading, I'll put the timestamps in the comment section. So check the comments tomorrow. But you're number 5. You're currently number 5 on the list, Bernard, if you want to wait 5 more readings. But I will put the timestamps in the description, not in the description, sorry, in the comment section. If you want to come back and see them later or tomorrow. For Ariana, what does Ariana need to know about the Knight of Cups and the Lovers? I feel like you're going to be in love. Ariana, love is coming your way. Look at that. Love and romance. Oh man, romance on the beach. Wouldn't that be nice? The Page of Swords is coming. Who is this Page of Swords? The Nine of Pentacles. I kind of like feel like an Aquarius is coming into your energy. I don't know if you know who this Aquarius is, but... yeah, I feel an Aquarius is coming into your energy. The Knight of Cups is in the light. So I feel like love, romance, passion is coming your way. I think this is a brand new love, not someone you've been with already. I think I don't know where to put these cards, but oh man, I feel that for you. Yeah, Knight of Cups. Romanticizing the present moment and change you'll get. But I feel like it's someone's like there's gonna be romance, a new love. Yeah. The Page of Swords too. I feel like there's this energy of someone just, hey Ariana, do you want to go out? Like they'll just be honest, direct, kind of like fearless in their energy of wanting to connect with you. The Nine of Pentacles too. I feel like the both of you have potential for growth. You know, both being adventurous and optimistic about life kind of thing. What is going on with this love energy for Ariana? What's going on with this love energy? The Three of Cups. So you may meet this person at a party. You know, you both might be a little bit tipsy. I just feel like the drinks are going like this. Oh man. What is the love energy between these two? What is the love energy between these two? Unseen. Love can be blind, and sure you're not overlooking red flags. I don't know if it's not red flags, but it's unseen in the sense that you probably ran into this person a dozen times but never really connected until this party. Together, find joy in the simple pleasures of just being together. A doorway. An opportunity is about to present itself that leads you to your new person, right? This party. Or some sort of social event or gathering or community event, I don't know. But that is what I got. You're getting love for New Year's. Oh man. Isn't that nice? Christmas love. Hi Nor, welcome. Nor, don't forget that members Mondays are every Monday. For Country Love. Hi Country Love. I know this Libra DJ loves me. That's clear, but what's not clear is why he's been so distant. What's keeping him from coming towards me and moving this connection forward? Let's see for Country Love. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Country Love a message? What is going on? What does Country Love need to know about DJ? What's keeping DJ from coming towards Country Love? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors? Thank you. I want to come and give Country Love a message. Why is this DJ speaking distance to Country Love? I feel like DJ is really stuck in their head right now, right? The Hermit. I don't know if they're soul searching or trying to look within themselves. But I feel like there's some things that they're just trying to sort out on their own that they don't really want to worry you about. Yeah, Six of Cups, and maybe something from their past that they're dealing with right now. They just feel the sense of them, having some sort of issues, something that they're struggling to let go of. I feel like this is like a long, far away past thing that has come up on them, and they're struggling to deal with it because they're having a hard time to trust their intuition to really navigate how to heal from this and move on. There's a Seven of Wands and a light. So I feel like they do feel very challenged and kind of like trying to protect themselves and stay grounded, but at the same time feeling exhausted. What is going on with this energy? What is going on with DJ's energy here? How is this affecting the relationship with Country Love? The Emperor. They want to take control of it themselves. They love you and all, but they want to deal with their business themselves, whatever that is. Yeah, their love for you is very, very clear, right? Ace of Cups, overpouring of genuine love for you. That is what I got, though. B. Blue, I did hear you reading a little while ago. Moonbeam, Nightbot says that your timestamps are at 50:06 from the beginning of the stream. For V, what are Mihail's love romantic feelings towards Natalia as a woman after this last weekend? Let's see. Are there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Mihail a message? What's going on between Mihail and Natalia after the last weekend? Are there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give me a message about Mihail and their feelings towards Natalia after this weekend? Oh, the Ace of Wands is in the dark, so I feel like they lost some sort of spark going on there. I feel like there's either been some unfulfilled adventures or something going on there. The High Priestess. Maybe he didn't get the BJ he wanted, you know? I don't know. But I feel like they're not really trusting their inner self, or some sort of truth was revealed to them that they're having a hard time accepting. The Queen of Cups is in the lights, so I don't know if Natalia told him her true thoughts and feelings of whatever is going on there, and he feels like, um, a little uneasy about it, or I don't know what's going on there. The Four of Swords in the dark. I feel like there's some unresolved tension going on there. Like okay, this happened, there's a lot of tension, a lot of negativity, but they're pretending nothing has happened and they're just going to carry on like everything's fine without making that decision to communicate what's going on here and how it's going to be resolved moving forward. What's going on with the Two of Wands in the dark here? What's going on with the Two of Wands in the dark? I feel like they're just scared of what's going to happen next now. Four of Pentacles. I don't know if it's Mihail. If it was probably Mihail being a little possessive of Natalia, one trying to figure out what's going on now. Nine of Swords in the dark, trying to face their fears and, try to make things better than whatever happened there. So I'm not quite sure what happened, if it was a falling out or something unexpected happened. Now they have to deal with it. Natalia seems happy about it, the Queen of Cups. Mihail does not, so I don't know what's going on with that. It is what I got. Dwayne, hello. Will Lisa make her move towards Dwayne soon? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? I want to come and give Dwayne a message. Will Lisa make her moves towards Dwayne soon? Will Lisa make her moves towards Dwayne soon? Star, have hope. Don't lose faith. Don't be doubting yourself. Right? Have faith. She's going to come around. Four of Cups. She's still in her head. She's still evaluating her boundaries and whatever's going on there. But, she may give you 2 feet and an inch, maybe. The moon is in the dark, so I feel like she's leaning towards trusting her intuition a little bit more. She's thinking about revealing her true thoughts and feelings towards you, but a little bit hesitant. There's a hermit in the dark as well. So I feel like she wants to come out of her shell and express more things towards you. Hi, Pure Heart. Thank you so much for donating. Moonbeam will put you up next. Bernard, if you're still here, you're number 3 on the list. Thank you so much, Pure Heart. Yeah. let's just see what's going on here with the Hermit card. Why is the Hermit card in the dark? Always compose yourself before giving a response. With the King of Cups in the dark. Yeah. I feel like she's gonna express herself towards you. She is hesitant, yeah, but I feel like she's gonna come out and tell you. But when she comes out and tells you, like, don't overreact. Don't get overly excited. Keep your composure. Like, this is just normal. You're expecting it, so there's no way to, just keep your composure, right? Always compose yourself before giving a response. So hear her out before you say anything. Let her finish what she needs to say. Um, Page of Swords, being there for her, that sort of thing. Be a sweetheart. That is what I got, though. Yeah, yeah. Stay calm, that's right. Your heart moving is asking for your question. So Pure Heart's okay, I see your question there. Okay, there it is. I see it now. But Pure Heart, so based on the free reading, I'm trying to figure out who wants the relationship with me. Is it my ex Taurus or Cancer guy? Jay, and what do they want? Let's see if you're Pure Heart. Who wants a relationship with Pure Heart? Is the person Pure Heart's ex the Taurus? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Is the person that wants the relationship Pure Heart's ex the Taurus? Does Cancer guy Jay want a relationship with Pure Heart? Does the Cancer guy Jay want a relationship with Pure Heart? For the Taurus, the Sun is in the dark and the Magician. So I feel like the Taurus is kind of being stuck in their head and not really wanting to make any changes in their life right now. But they do have a lot of love and compassion towards you. So I feel like if the timing was right, the energy was right, your ex of Taurus would want a relationship with you again. But I feel like they're not really pushing it too much at this point. For Jay, the Cancer, they do want a new beginning with you, but something that's slow and steady and grounded, not something that's quick and easy. The Page of Cups, I feel like they would like to express their feelings towards you, but they're holding back, and I feel like they're not sure if you want them to pour their heart out towards you, kind of thing, because your Empress is in the dark, so I feel like they think that you might be a little bit much. I don't know if that's what it is or not. Let's see. Why is the Empress here in the dark? I just feel like they feel like you wouldn't nurture the idea of them expressing themselves towards you, because I feel like they want slow. They don't want to rush into anything. They're spending way too much time thinking about it. The Queen of Swords is in the dark. I feel like we get easily frustrated or easily annoyed, though, the Cancer, which can be um I think the Cancer is being a Cancer, though, so that's kind of a hard thing. Cancers can be very loving, compassionate. They're very much love family and they love the person that they're with, but they can be crabby because they're the crab, right? So they tend to be a little bit more moody. Cancers in general, they like to see the worst in every scenario. So them picturing themselves with you, though they would like to be with you, they can see the worst scenario happening all the time. So it's kind of, if you can adapt to a Cancer's energy, I feel like they would love that. It's just could be a hard thing to do. The Taurus seems to want to be in a relationship with you, but doesn't want to put in the work, which is common for a Taurus as well. Tauruses are slow and lazy. So I feel like you have potential of both of them. It's which sign you feel like your personality can adapt more with. They're both signs are very loyal and committed. They're not generally players, but they both have their positives and their negatives. Yeah. So I feel like you have options here. You can always look for a third option and then decide. That's what I got though. Yeah, I feel like both of them are not going to take action. They're waiting for you to take action, Pure Heart. What is your zodiac sign, Pure Heart? For Mars. What does Mars need to know? Aries. Okay. Yeah. So Aries, you're either gonna want another fire sign or an air sign. You would match better with another fire sign like a Leo or a Sagittarius, or an Aquarius, a Libra, a Gemini. Your personalities would connect better together. It's a little bit harder for fire to mix with water and earth, because fire burns water. Fire burns earth and water puts out fire. So it's hard to build a relationship based on those. It can happen, but it takes a lot more effort. Are there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Mars a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Mars a message? Are there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Mars a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Mars a message? There's a lot of negativity here. Mars, what's cooking, right? The Ace of Cups. I feel like you're holding back on your feelings instead of pouring your heart out to something or someone. I feel the sense of fear of emptiness or rejection or what's going on with that. I don't know if someone's ghosting you or you ghosting them. I feel like there's potential of something that's trying to come through here, though. The Justice card is in the dark. So I feel like there's an imbalance between you and someone or you and something. It doesn't necessarily have to be a person. I just feel the sense of you needing to stick to your truth to figure out what is what here because there is potential. This one says you'll never go anywhere if you keep standing still. It's kind of like you're the one that needs to take action here. You're the one that needs to decide which direction you're going to move towards. You have the Two of Pentacles, so weighing your options may not be the answer here. What exactly does Mars need to know about this energy? I mean, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae. What exactly does Mars need to know here? Yeah, I do feel like you have a lot of weight on your shoulders. I can feel that. I feel you being exhausted, not really wanting to be the one to do what you gotta do. But Two of Cups. I don't know if it's a falling out between you and someone else or what's going on with that. You have the Knight of Cups in the dark, so I feel like there's this energy of I just feel like there's somebody who wants to come towards you. I don't know if you're not wanting them to or you're not seeing that they're trying to get your attention. But I feel like right at the chariot in the dark here, you're kind of like at a pause. You're not really moving forward or in any direction. I also feel like with the Two of Pentacles, you're not deciding what your next moves are. Yeah. What exactly is going on with this energy? What does Mars need to know about this? What does Mars need to know about this? Ace of Wands. Yeah, the spark of a new beginning that wants to come through here. It's just a matter of you deciding which path you want to take moving forward. You know, if this person is weighing you down or not seeing things your way, then maybe you need to distance yourself from them. You know, if you can't decide, Two of Pentacles twice. Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles is like an imbalance, feeling overwhelmed, something's not organized, or too much stress, or whatever that is for you. You know, maybe it's not a matter of deciding. It's more about you building your own confidence, your own strength to figure out what's what and release some of these burdens from you with, you know, making a choice of, you can make a choice of not making a choice. That is still a choice, right? To get you moving in the right direction again. You know, if this Knight of Cups, Two of Cups is not working out for you, this falling out with this relationship, you know, it doesn't seem to have much strength to begin with. But I feel like there's a spark of a new beginning for you that may lead you to the right person, to the right energy, and it will also boost your strength. It's just a matter of releasing some of the stress and worries and just figure out what you're going to do with that decision. That's what I got. Bernard! Bernard, are you still in the house? My old co-worker Zed, does she think about how she lied to me? For Bernard, is there any spirit guides, answers, James or Faye that want to give Bernard a message about Zed? How does Zed feel about how she lied to Bernard? Is there any spirit guides, answers, or James or Faye want to give Bernard a message? How does the old co-worker Zed think about how she lied to Bernard? Oh my gosh, Four of Wands. I feel like she thought that she would get away with it. With the Four of Wands, I feel like she celebrated her victory because she thought she'd get away with it. Three of Wands, she felt like she could work something out. So I felt like she didn't really realize that she would get in trouble or she would get caught. Obviously, she got caught if you know that she lied, right? um, there is a Temperance in the dark here as well. So I feel like her mind, heart, and soul was on the right place at the right time, and I feel like she does feel guilty about it now. She feels guilty that she got caught. The Two of Swords, she has a difficult decision to make. I'm guessing because she's an old co-worker now that she's not working with you anymore, so that's probably a good thing. What else does Bernard need to know about this energy? What else does Bernard need to know about this energy? The Eight of Coins. Yeah, I feel like someone else is going to come into your energy and help you sort this out. I feel like even the old co-worker, I feel like she will come in, apologize towards you and take accountability. If not, I feel like someone else is going to help you out with that energy. That is what I got. Maria, will the operation inside my mouth on my gums? I don't do medical questions, Maria. I can read the energy around your situation, but can't say anything medical. Let's see for Maria. Is there any spirits, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Maria a message about her situation? Is there any spirits, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Maria a message about the energy around her situation? What does Maria need to know about this energy? Is there any spirits, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to give Maria a message? What does Maria need to know about this energy? For the Three of Swords is in the dark. The Three of Swords is in the dark, so I feel like the energy around it is healing and releasing pain. That's what the Three of Swords in the dark is. Judgment is in the dark, so I feel like it's something that you needed to go through. It says it's okay to cry. All the signs say that you're exactly where you're supposed to be. The Nine of Swords is in the light here, so I feel like there's a lot of stress, a lot of worries, anxiety. So I feel it's important to try to get sleep, try to do what you gotta do to stay calm and have less anxiety. It says we all get a bit carried away with our worries sometimes. Then you have the Page of Swords, so get some good information, some good feedback, good news. Curiosity is a type of magic, so don't be afraid to ask questions, get some clarity. I feel like you will get some good news there. You have the Four of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. The Four of Pentacles, it's a matter of that sense of focus and stability. Do what you gotta do to meditate or stay calm. Stay calm under the pressure. That is what I got. Mike, how does Nicole feel about me now? Since I did what she suggested. Let's see. For Mike, is there any spirits, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Mike a message? How does Nicole feel now that Mike did what she suggested? Is there any spirits, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Mike a message? How does Nicole feel about Mike now that Mike did what she suggested? Ooh, you made her world come true. She's on cloud 9. I can feel that for you. The 9 of... I want to say the 9, because I have 9 in my head now. The 9 is kind of, figuring out your soul's purpose kind of thing. So I don't know if your soul purpose right now is just doing Nicole's bidding, but, the world, I do feel like there's a sense of, like Nicole feels a sense of completion, connection between the two of you. I do feel that. I feel like there was some success, some harmony. Definitely made her happy. Eight of Pentacles is in the light, so I feel like she feels like you're a work in progress, that you work hard, you put improvements, you are improving. I feel like Nicole notices you're improving in your energy. The Four of Wands. So yeah, she feels like celebrating. Woohoo, Mike, listen to me. Without too much hesitation, I imagine. For the Hierophant is in the dark. I feel like you're a different type of person than what Nicole's used to dealing with. But I feel like that is what she likes about you, though. Like you are your own person. You're not like a copy and paste of someone else. What else does Mike needs to know about this energy? What else does Mike need to know about this energy with Nicole? Why is the Hierophant in the dark? I can feel that. I don't know if you're the one that feels a little weak around Nicole and just does what she says and enjoys her attention without you giving her too much attention. I don't know, or the other way around. 5 of Coins. I feel like she's not cranky with you anymore. I feel like you made up by doing what you wanted. That is what I got. Sren, hello. What should I know about Jack's current feelings towards me, even though he ghosted me on our date? Oh man, that sucks. Should I wait for him as I move or move on completely? Let's see. How does Jack feel? What are Jack's current feelings? Great spirit guides, ancestors, answer Fae. What are Jack's current feelings right now? What are Jack's current feelings right now? Oh man, I feel like you should move on completely. The Five of Wands, I feel like he doesn't have good thoughts or feelings about you right now. The Five of Wands, I feel like they feel like their thoughts and ideas, things that are going on in their mind, are different than what's going on in yours. The Three of Swords, I feel like they realize they disappointed you and broke your heart when they didn't show up for that date. I feel like they do realize that. They kind of have some regrets about that, with the Nine of Swords being in the dark. But at the same time, I don't know, they felt like they couldn't be that person that you wanted them to be at that date. So they did what they did for that reason. The Page of Swords are not going to communicate with you, so don't wait for them. They're not going to connect with you again. They have moved on. That's what I got, though. It sucks, but yeah. Don't wait for them. Just move on. Andrea! What is the outcome of my Leo boyfriend Carlos? Are there any spirit guides, ancestors, answer Faye that want to come and give Andrea a message about her boyfriend Carlos? What's the outcome of Leo the Carlos's energy towards Andrea? Are there any spirit guides, ancestors, answer Faye? What is the outcome between Andrea and Carlos? What is the energy between Carlos and Andrea? What is the energy around Carlos and Andrea? You have the devil. So when the devil's out to play, I always feel like it's sex. I don't know if there's going to be makeup sex going on there or what kind of sex that's going to be, but you know. I feel like yours and the Leo Carlos's energy are very much entwined together. So I don't know if you've been bound together by some other past life energy or what's going on with that. But I feel like it's very good for you to speak your truth to the Leo, be open, be honest, set your boundaries, make sure there's a sense of clarity between the two of you. Because I just feel like there's this energy of you not just speaking your truth, but owning your truth as well, of how you feel, what you think, and what's going on there. I feel like that's something that Leo really needs to know or hear. For the Nine of Swords in the dark, I feel like whatever's going on here, I feel like it's a matter of coming up with solutions together, having this sense of conversation about what this outcome between the two of you looks like for both of you, making sure you're both on the same page and in the same book kind of thing. The Queen of Pentacles is in the dark. So there's still some reserved feelings that you're not expressing to Carlos, or if there's any jealousy or any sort of energy that's not really resolved. Like, it's not a matter of hiding it or getting over it. It's kind of like just talking about it to see how that's going to improve your relationship between each other. What else does Andrea need to know about Carlos? Are there any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae that want to give Andrea more information about the relationship with the Leo Carlos? Thank you. What does Andrea need to know about the relationship with Carlos? Yeah, you have to make it a conversation, right? The Two of Swords, you need to decide together what the outcome is going to look like for the two of you. You know, I feel like there can really be some magic happening there, right? I feel like there's chemistry, there's definitely a connection, maybe even a soulmate connection between the two of you. The King of Cups is in the light, so it's kind of like listening and hearing out Leo of what his feelings are and where his heart is at, and deciding how you're going to move forward with that or not, depending on what you guys decide together. But that's what I got. BB. General reading for BB. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come give BB a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to give BB a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give BB a message? What does BB need to know right now? You have the Two of Cups. I feel love is coming your way. Or some sort of connection. I can feel that. I feel the sense of you collaborating, just connection. I don't know if this is like a love connection or just a good connection and partnerships. I don't know how that's going to play out for you. But I feel like there's this attraction, this happiness is coming through. The Two of Swords is in the light as well. So you may have some choices and decisions to make about what is what kind of thing as well. Because I feel like with the Two of Swords, it's kind of like staying calm under pressure, weigh your options, figure things out. Don't just decide because someone's pressuring you or you feel like you're out of time or whatever that is. There's always time. For the Three of Pentacles in the dark, I feel like there's this energy of maybe a little bit of poor motivation with whatever's going on here, or if it's just shared views are not as balanced as they should be. Not quite sure what's going on with that, or if it's just you not trusting yourself. Whatever it is, I feel like one of you are holding back on your feelings that need to be expressed. Yeah, this one says some people are like pumpkin to your spice. This one says wake up. What is that you truly want right now? Three of Pentacles, what's the saying? Teamwork makes the spell work, right? Yeah, but I feel like there's just people that have different opinions here that's happening. The Ace of Cups, do you feel that in your heart that that's potential, dear? Do you feel like there's a spark of an opportunity? Or just the idea of one of you really spilling the beans on how you feel about each other or the situation? What else does BB need to know about this energy? Yeah, don't spend all night thinking about it and worrying about it and stressing about it. I feel like it's not really worth that. You know, if you're stressing about it and worrying about it that much, maybe it's not something that needs to be worked out and just something that needs to be let go. You have the Seven of Cups in the dark too, so I feel like whatever it is, restore that sense of focus. Be realistic with what outcomes you want to come of this. Ground yourself till you figure it out. You have the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups in the dark. There's some sort of beginning that wants to begin. So I don't know if the hesitation is because of stress and worry, Or is it because you're waiting on someone else to do their end of the deal? Whatever it is, I feel like it's a matter of you deciding what you want to do. If you want to wait and figure it out, or if you just want to call it quits and begin something else. I do feel like there is some growth here, some potential here. It's just a matter of figuring out what exactly you want out of this. That's really cool. Noor, hello. What are Muhammad's current feelings and thoughts about Noor? Are any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What are Muhammad's current feelings and thoughts about Noor? Are there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What are Muhammad's current feelings and thoughts about Noor right now? For the Six of Cups in the dark, I feel like they have having mixed feelings about whatever happened between the two of you in the past. I feel like they're kind of like clinging to whatever makes them feel comfortable right now. There's something that they're struggling to let go of. There's the Page of Wands and a Light. So I feel like I don't know if you've been communicating with each other, but I feel like they're thinking about communicating with you about what's happening next, right? I feel like they have some ideas. I feel like there is a spark of love and passion in the air between the two of you. So I feel like they want to be more flirty, more loving, compassionate towards you. And there's the lovers too. Love and romance seems to be there. I don't know if they're at a crossroads or trying to decide if they should express their feelings towards you or hold back. They do have feelings towards you though. Ten of Pentacles. I feel like they feel like they're trying to figure out how to get themselves in a better position though for whatever's happening here. What does Nora need to know about this? Why is the Ten of Pentacles in the dark? Why is the Ten of Pentacles in the dark? I don't know if there's been like a conflict between the two of you or what's happening. Yeah, I feel like they're not going to take action right now though. There seems to be a lot of love, but they're hesitating with taking action. They're stuck on something that has happened in the past or like before now. I don't know, that's what I got. You're welcome. Queen, hello! What should I expect for the rest of December for Queen? During spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Queen a message. During spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Queen a message. Hi, Langland. It has been a long time. How are you doing? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Queen a message? What should Queen expect for the rest of December? What's happening for the rest of December? Oh, so for the rest of December, you have the Two of Pentacles. So you have some juggling to do. Right? I feel like December is all about juggling all the priorities with all the extra bits from the holiday season and people just rushing out in the stores like a madhouse kind of thing, right? The Two of Pentacles, juggling, multitasking, seeing how flexible you can be, how well you can adapt to the situation, time management, stretching your budget. Oh man, the Ace of Wands is in the dark. So this is supposed to be your strength, opportunity, or blessing. I don't know how this is going to play out for you. But the Ace of Wands is in the dark. So I feel like there's going to be some hesitation, feeling a little stuck, maybe needing to weigh your options about what's priority and what you can put your time and effort into and what you can pull yourself back from. And then you also have the Three of Cups. Three Cups is in the dark. So I feel like, if you can't make it to every single event that you're invited to, or, you're limited on how many people you can invite to your event, whatever is going on there, I feel it's a matter of releasing that stress or that burdens, like everyone has to be included, right? I feel like it's you focusing on your own inner peace, your mind, heart, and soul is aligned. You're just doing what you gotta do, right? Like this card says, when life gets chaotic, find a way to get grounded and balanced. This one says, don't you see that your passion makes you glow? This one is, come together with your coven. But it's in the dark, so if not everyone your coven can come, so let it be. This one says, let go of self-imposed limitations, right? There's only so much you can do, so much you can handle. The Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles is getting some good news, either about business, work, or whatever that is for you. Something with a more of materialistic sense to it. But I feel like you're going to come together, be resourceful, figure things out, organize yourself the best that you can for what you have. And it says, when life gives you lemons, you make enchanted lemonade, right? So, if you can't make one thing, you make another. Let's see what else we can get for Queen. The Magician is in the dark. Not everything has to be super magical like Walt Disney. But you're going to figure it out one way or another. Whoever this King of Cups is, they might be a butt cheek, They may have their feelings about things and say their feelings. They may just have mommy issues. I don't know. Maybe they just need sex. I don't know what their issue is. But don't let them rain on your parade kind of thing, and mess things up for you. That is what I got. Hi, Goldust. I will be back tomorrow night, 2 hours earlier than now, for more free readings. May. Predictions for this and next week. Let's see for May. What does May need to know for the rest of this week? There any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What does May need to know for the rest of this week? No, I did do your reading, right? Explanation mark timestamps. I did do your reading, right? Explanation mark timestamps. Yeah. For predictions. For the... Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give May a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give May a message? What does May need to know for the rest of this week? What does May need to know for next week? What does May need to know for next week? For the rest of this week, I feel like there's going to be a lot of waiting around and things moving slow. I also feel like you may shift your perspectives, or you may shift your energy in a different direction. This one says, learn to get comfortable with sitting still whenever necessary. Not quite sure what all the waiting is going to be about, but you have the strength card in the dark. It says it takes great strength to be soft, so you may have to be a little bit more gentle or show a little bit more compassion to others when things get a little bit hectic or a little bit heavy. You have the stars, so yeah, the rest of the week it may not be as inspiring and as magical as it should be. I feel like there's going to be some negativity coming through in your energy, or just some sort of sadness for some reason. And then for the next week, I feel like the energy is going to be quite similar. But I feel like you're going to be moving forward into a better light by next week, because of the world, even though it's in the dark, it just means that some things are not going to be completed. There may be some feeling of unfinished task or unfinished energy kind of lingering there. You have the Hierophant in the dark, so I feel this energy of you trying to break free and starting something new. I don't know what that is for you, but I feel like it's a positive light. You have the Two of Cups. So I don't know if there's love and passion coming your way, or just you building some new connections and putting yourself out there a little bit more with socializing and networking and that sort of thing. But this one says, yeah, you did it. Now do something to celebrate a job well done. I feel like it is coming. We're almost at the end there. The Hierophant says, tradition is important, but doesn't have to be everything, right? If it's not working for you, you can make a new tradition. This one says some people are like pumping to your spice. What exactly does May need to know for the rest of this week exactly? The Hangman. Yeah, you have the Hangman twice. So hanging around, waiting around, shifting your perspectives. Maybe just a matter of surrendering and giving into the universe. What does May need to know for the second week? The Moon. Yeah, things are up in the air. Things are still a mystery to be solved. Some truth may be revealed towards you one way or another by next week. But that's what I call it. I'm done. Thank you everyone for being here. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you all for being here and hanging out with me. If you haven't checked it out, I did post a lot of videos in the last 2-3 weeks. If you want to check those out, there's gonna be more videos coming up soon as well. I'm gonna be doing some New Year's predictions for your zodiac sign, so keep an eye out for that as well. But yeah, I'll see you on the next one. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye everyone. Have a good night.